Cinderella, a magical story of kindness and transformation. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, nestled near the edge of an enchanted forest, lived a kind-hearted girl named Cinderella. After the loss of her parents, she was left in the care of her stepmother and two stepsisters, who treated her not as family, but as a servant in her own home. Day and night, Cinderella scrubbed floors, fetched water, and cooked meals, her clothes worn thin and her hands rough from labor. Yet, despite her hardship, she remained gentle, hopeful, and full of quiet grace. She would often sing to the birds and mice that visited the garden, finding joy in small acts of kindness. One day, an invitation arrived at their doorstep. The king was hosting a grand royal ball so his son, the prince, could find a bride. Excitement buzzed through the land, and while her stepsisters shrieked and laughed over gowns and hairstyles, Cinderella dared to dream. She, too, longed to attend. But when the night of the ball arrived, her stepmother cruelly forbade her from going and tore her dress to shreds. Alone and heartbroken in the garden, Cinderella cried softly beneath the moonlight. Just then, a warm, twinkling light appeared, and from it emerged her fairy godmother. With a comforting smile and a wave of her wand, she transformed a pumpkin into a sparkling carriage, mice into horses, and Cinderella's torn dress into a stunning gown of silver and blue, glass slippers shining on her feet. But there was one condition. The magic would end at the stroke of midnight. At the palace, the ballroom shimmered under chandeliers. When Cinderella entered, the entire crowd fell silent. The prince, captivated by her presence, asked for the first dance. The two twirled gracefully, sharing stories and laughter as if the world around them had melted away. Cinderella felt truly seen and cherished, but as the clock struck midnight, she remembered the warning. In a rush, she fled the palace, leaving only a single glass slipper behind. The prince, desperate to find the mysterious girl, searched the kingdom with the slipper. When he arrived at Cinderella's home, the stepsisters tried to force the shoe on, but it would not fit. Cinderella, quiet in the corner, stepped forward. The slipper slid on perfectly. The prince recognized her smile, the one that had enchanted him, and knew he had found the girl he had danced with beneath the stars. Cinderella and the prince were married soon after, not just because of her beauty or magic, but because of the kindness and strength that radiated from her heart. She forgave her stepfamily and chose compassion over bitterness, teaching all who knew her that true transformation begins within. And so, Cinderella's story became a legend, not only of gowns and glass slippers, but of grace, resilience, and the magical power of kindness.